I will tell you, Mike, that a Sean O'Malley Petr Yan rematch is a great idea.
Yeah, not an overreaction. That's definitely the fight to make if you look at the lay of the land in this division now and just how everything's shaking out. I know Corey Sandhagen wants to fight both of these guys, but just the way things are aligning here, he might be the odd man left out of the top tier rotation. So yeah, I think that's the way to go. As long as it's 5 rounds, I need this to have no controversy this time. Of course, it still could with 5, but last time it felt like the fight was just getting going almost between those two at the end of 15 minutes. So make it a pay-per-view co-main event, a fight night headliner if they feel comfortable enough to send Sean O'Malley off pay-per-view. I see that as unlikely, but yeah, right. This absolutely feels like the right fight to make here. The only thing I would say, I guess, for both these guys is if they offer it anytime soon, I'm not signing a contract for that before January 18th when this fight happens, just because maybe someone falls out and they need you as a backup, or again, if the winner wins quickly and wants to turn around, obviously Merab has expressed interest in a rematch with O'Malley. Umar and his team have already said that they would give him the title shot coming off a loss right away. So yeah, if I'm O'Malley, I'm just sitting tight for the next 5 weeks or so here. And then if UFC presents that fight, and of course, Umar is going to take some time for Ramadan. Merab is probably going to want an actual layoff here after making a pretty quick turn for his first defense. Then you go forward with a different fight if you're O'Malley. But yeah, for this next 5 weeks until this title fight plays out, I'm chilling. But if the division proceeds as it normally should, this is the right fight to make.
Yeah, and here's the thing: assuming it does, everything goes to form, and we get to this title fight between Merab and Umar at 311, there's going to be some time off for Merab. There's going to be this and that. I'm saying here, and I know he may have I get this is what throws a wrench in everything, is the fact that Umar would be willing to give a title shot to O'Malley coming off the loss. Because to me, if I'm O'Malley, like you mentioned, controversy from the first fight between O'Malley and Petr Yan. I mean, I don't know about you, but I scored that fight for Petr Yan. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people scored that fight for Petr Yan. And is that not the fight that you would want? You don't get the title shot, that has to be, you would want this rematch if you're Sean O'Malley to prove some doubters wrong, would you not?
I think so.
And you'll get a title shot after you win that fight,
Yeah, of course. I mean, from a sporting side, for sure. I would never be campaigning to fight Petr Yan because he's absolutely terrifying and one of the best fighters in MMA. So on that side of it, I'm ooh, I already dealt with that business. That's one of those ones. If I'm the fighter, you get the win and you just hold on to that one as long as you possibly
can. Right.
Feather in the cap. And I think Yan's so good, he could easily dominate O'Malley in a rematch, potentially, if he's got everything going. So if you're Sean, I would be a little worried about that, but I know he's not scared of anyone. He's a true fighter, et cetera, et cetera. So that is the right fight to make career-wise, everything you said there, proving people wrong and just leaving no doubt that you should get a title shot.
MMA Junkie AI.